So guys, this probably is not going to be my normal time schedule anymore, where I'm doing videos randomly early afternoon or early evening like this anymore. My schedule is going to be changing, and probably my goal is to get starting off early in the morning for a little while, and then in a few weeks from now, as we get more into fall, possibly, depending on my daughter's schedule, hopefully either mid-morning it will go back to a more mid-morning feel when I upload, or it will go to early evenings as a possibility. But this, I don't have a permanent thing right now, but I wanted to let you guys know that. And I wanted to take the time here to come in and let you guys know a couple things. I wanted to follow up from my podcast, Jessica Eden. If you want to follow that, I'm working it out with iTunes. It is on Anchor. That's where I'm podcasting from. It's completely free to podcast from Anchor. And I might do an in-depth video as to if you're somebody who speaks and you've been into podcasting in the past, or you are a podcaster and you don't want to pay for your host anymore, or any of that. I might do an in-depth video on why podcasting with Anchor is the best platform and the freest. It costs nothing. But anyway, to get into clearing things up here, iOS 13 official has been out since the 19th, and all you have to do if you don't want to beta test. Now, some people do beta test all year long. I don't like doing that because I don't want my phone to be a beta phone. I want it to be a phone, and I want to enjoy doing the beta testing all summer. I did not babysit this. I did not give feedback. I usually do. I just didn't. I feel like this was such a good update that I didn't need to, and it's given me a lot more productivity and openness and customization. And those are the top 3 things that I've been looking for quite a few years, and iOS 13 has definitely been the answer for me. So if you want to get out of beta, and if you got yourself into a 0.1, iOS 13.1, I have, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. We'll just see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, if there's any updates that we can't get anymore because we're on beta. But all you have to do to get out of the beta updates is you go into General and you go into Profile. You tap on your current beta profile, and then you can hit delete further along the right hand side of your screen as you're swiping down or scrolling down. And you can definitely hit delete and delete that profile, and we'll stop all the beta updates from coming in anymore. I just did that today as I've been watching Christopher Lawley, who does these in-depth Siri and productivity videos for Apple, about Apple really, that cleared this confusion up for me. iPad OS, for those of you running iPad, will be out on the 30th of this month, the official release. And that will be a 13.1 for their first official. So there you go. That should clear up that. But as a follow-up to my podcast, as I mentioned earlier, I did look at the Amazon Watch. My husband and I both kind of looked at it together as a possibility. And the great thing is it would have the assistant built in that you get with Echo Dot. Don't want to say the name and set yours off or mine off or anything. But it will get that built in, which is cool because you'd get full support for that. And it is called the Amazfit. And that'll happen. Now, here's a couple reservations as to why I'm not ready to jump on this. One, the price is the same price as an older Apple Watch with waterproof support. I could get it. I've already been used to Apple Watch. I know it has full voiceover support. A lot of things do have voice view support with Amazon, which is cool. But I haven't seen anything about that. And Apple Watch has a full app store on the OS now. And it does a lot of fully powered things, and you can reply to messages in Apple Watch OS. And with the Amazon Watch, you cannot do that. You can't reply to messages, and it's the same price as an older Apple Watch. So I'm kind of not ready to jump on it, but I really did want to follow up with you. I figured it would be a quick mention compared to just doing a full discussion on this. So, if you want to see kind of what I've been talking about, I did bring in my Facebook Messenger video into audio, put that on the show, so that people over there would know what I figured out with getting a little more privacy in Messenger. So that's already here. You can check that up here a little further back at the beginning of the month. And for the what started the conversation about the Amazon smartwatch is wanting more wearables and voice around in my environment, and wanting to get off my phone and kind of do more of this stuff through voice and wearables. So, that is the episode before Facebook Messenger in the podcast. If you are interested in the podcasting space, Anchor.fm, ANCHOR.fm. It works on all platforms, and a lot of people partner their YouTube channels with their podcasts, which is pretty cool. And I finally found a good audio editor, which I can definitely do a review or discussion on, at least over here, and on the podcast. I feel like doing videos and podcasting will help me not to burn out quite as much, so that's what I aim to do here. So thank you guys for stopping by. This is just a quick one letting you know what was going on, and we are now on iOS 13 official. I'm so excited. And you can now share notes with reminders, which I'm definitely going to do a video on this week. Probably one of the downtimes I have after a workout at the gym, I'll do a good video on that for you guys. You don't have to use Siri shortcuts with notes so much if you can share your notes with reminders, which is extremely useful. Now, just not to overexcite you, not all notes with video and audio attachments or photo attachments will work. It's just typed up notes, which I do a lot of writing in notes. So for me, although I'd like the attachments to share, reminders makes up for it, more than makes up for it, with your email attachments and web link attachments and things like that. So notes and reminders are just starting to work more closely together, so I don't have to dig deep as much into Siri shortcuts, even though Siri shortcuts does have the automation tab back in. So that is just every ounce of update that I have right now. I'm definitely going to be sharing more with you guys, so I'm excited. I hope you're excited, and thank you for stopping by. Stay tuned.